Hi there, Cancer. Cancer, this is your love check-in for the end of March into early April. Let's see how things are going for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, your collective. What are the general energies around your love lives? Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Magician. Ooh, and the Knight of Wands. Well, I guess things are moving forwards. Yep, they are. The Fool at the back of the deck. This is a new beginning. This is potentially new love, guys, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. A new opportunity, fresh chance. If it's someone from your past, it is sincerely a different take, you know? Nothing new, nothing old will come into the new iteration of this relationship. Why? Because you are both currently manifesting that. The Magician. You could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, guys. I see that things are moving fast, fresh, forwards, good energy, good dynamic. Now, I like it. How are you feeling about the person on your mind, Cancer? King of Pentacles. Okay, well, you see them as someone very grounded, someone very trusting, or not trusting, trustable, trustworthy, worthy of your trust. Now, you want to establish something long-lasting with them. I mean, they are the King of Pentacles, someone who has it all. They're settled, they're sincere, they're emotionally mature, they are stable. But here's my thing here. We got the Seven of Cups, the back of the deck, which means maybe you're facing many choices, many options. Maybe they have many options, because after all, the King of Pentacles is someone many people wish to develop a relationship with. Why? Because they're sturdy. They're not going to run you, you know, around in circles, patterns, spirals. They know what they want, and they will go for it. Now, how does the person on your mind feel about you, Cancer? This came across. This is a challenge. Seven of Swords, but as a challenge, okay? Oh, they're a little bit in their heads here with the Nine of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify the Seven of Swords crossed, please, Spirit. And I apologize. My energy is a little bit lower than normal. I have a bit of a cold. Temperance, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords. Wow. This is okay. You know, I believe I said this is a new relationship. So their past has left a bit of a scar tissue on them. I mean, you don't become the King of Pentacles without going through a few rough times, right? So they're thinking about that, and they want to be very clear, right, with you. They see you, Cancer, as someone who is quite logical, honest, authentic, Queen of Swords, and balanced with this Temperance card, okay? But perhaps you guys aren't working together towards the future, because the Four of Swords is all about healing. Either that, or you are healing from something in your past. Hear me out for a second. Perhaps you have dealt with some sort of deception in your past relationships, and it has left you also with a few marks. Take it as it resonates. It could be that they themselves have gone through a lot. Oh, yeah. You know, they see long-term future here, the Hierophant. They see something marriage material kind of ready. And that's how the King of Pentacles thinks. So, yeah, they're thinking ahead. And they do believe you might be on that same path. But I do believe a conversation is needing to be had. So sorry if my energy is low, but hopefully my channeling is not. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne. I wish I was outside doing this reading for you, but clouds are out today, so could not get out there for this particular purpose. All right, so Cancer, Spirit, What are Cancer's person's intentions towards them? Wow, that was really fast. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. They want to work on things. They want to work on things so that you guys actually don't leave this relationship out in the cold. Something may have transpired between you recently that left them feeling like they don't know. They don't know what to expect. The Judgment is here at the back of the deck to qualify that they are definitely thinking about your connection. 2 of Cups right behind it. Now, if you have had a conversation recently, I'm not sure they feel like you guys are on the same page here. If you haven't, they really want to be on the same page. So Spirit, I don't think that Cancer's person wants to leave them out in the cold. I don't think that they want to give up on this relationship. So Spirit, what is it that Cancer's person wants out of their relationship with Cancer? Page of Cups. Yeah. Loving energy. King of Pentacles. That's their energy right behind the deck, at the back of the deck here. They still want to put forth loving energy, right? And sweet and tender energy. So if you are coming across as a Queen of Swords, you need to open yourself up a little bit, okay? Your guard might be up, and a Page of Cups cannot come in with a sweet, tender moment, with an apology, if your sword is up, okay? Now, maybe you will tell me that your sword is up because it needs to be, because the past has taught you that it must be up. But Spirit, what is your advice for Cancer? Because everyone knows that love cannot coexist with walls, inner walls. Now, boundaries are different. Healthy boundaries are different. Now, Spirit's advice for you is 9 of Wands in reverse. You guys, you guys may have been carrying a lot of weight from either a past relationship, your past relationships, or if this is not someone new and just a new beginning with someone you've known in the past, you're carrying that baggage around. It's time to release it. It's time to let down those walls that I was speaking of, because all of that shows in someone's artifice, right? The way they show up to other people. You know, you may think that your guardedness and protection of self is purely within, right? But people who want to grow closer to you will feel it, even if they can't consciously put words to it. They will feel that your walls are up. And of course, the 7 of Cups will ensue, the confusion, the options. Maybe they're like, well, maybe I should look elsewhere. Why? Because you inadvertently push them away. Now, I haven't gotten into whether they deserved it or not, but Spirit has very clearly said, stop making yourself feel like a victim. All right? So Spirit, give me some more advice for Cancer so that they can have the best possible outcome here. 6 of Cups, childhood, 9 of Swords. This is regarding a childhood wound from your past, yeah. You were sitting at the 2 of Swords. You may have, wow, with the 5 of Swords right behind it. Hold on, let's double check. Yeah, you were sitting at the precipice of a choice, but you must make this choice. Your choice is to either dwell in the pain of the past, right? To replay childhood dynamics. Now, childhood dynamics are not your fault, right? But what we do with them, that is our choice. That is us being magicians. Do we heal those wounds? Do we keep repeating patterns of our childhood because they are simply all we know? That's where you're at now. 8 of Pentacles. You need to continue to work on yourself here. This is about working on self-mastery. I want you guys to, when I ask this, think about it deeply. What is it that's maybe keeping you up at night? What is it that wakes you up and perhaps you wake up in a sweat? We have all had these moments, right? What insecurity is driving that? Then ask yourself, is my person part of that or not? Now, I think most of you will find that that's within. It's not to do with another person. Well, a person in your current energy, romantic energy. Then ask yourself how you can begin to heal it. By doing what? By making choices that don't repeat the same patterns. By actively working on choosing differently, okay? Some of you may find that walking away from a relationship at this point is the right thing to do. Others of you may find, no, actually, I love my person and I want a relationship that lasts with them. So you know what? I'm gonna let them in and see what happens, you know? I'm not gonna expect them to solve my problems, to heal me, because I heal myself, right? I solve my problems, I heal myself. And then I find a partner, and maybe it is this person, who sees how worthy I am to be their equal and have a shared life. Wow, I feel like I'm lecturing you. I don't know why. So Spirit, what is the outcome you see happening between Cancer and their person? I feel like I'm getting feverish too, so I apologize. You had the King of Wands, and it kind of came a little bit crossed. Wanted to roll around a lot on my table, so I'm clarifying this. So, could be creative passion that you guys, and forward momentum that you guys agree upon. I don't know why these cards are flipping a little bit. Clarify the King of Wands crossed for me. There it is, long-term potential. Wow. All right. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. At any rate, you are all, if this is applied so far, dealing with someone who wants a future, the Hierophant, marriage, long-term commitment, living together, building a business together, I hear, growing something. There goes my voice. Guys, with the Empress at the back of the deck and the Emperor coming out, this is a counterpart energy. This is, you have the potential to create something stupendous, a legacy, okay? But first, this King of Wands that came crossed must be dealt with. That means direction. What direction are you moving in? What do the two of you wish to focus all of your energies, joint energies upon? Is it a relationship that grows and sustains itself through thick and thin? Is it a family? Is it a home? Is it a business? Is it a creative pursuit? What is it? So once that happens, my God, you guys will totally go to the distance, because this is a relationship that is the marriage of the Emperor and the Empress. Guys, spiritual connection to wazoo and real life 3D connection. You know, when I say real life, you know, I don't mean it like spirit life is, their souls' lives are not real. Again, I apologize, my voice is sore, but beautiful things can manifest from this current situation that you have. For those of you who are looking for new love, what is your advice, Cancer? Who are like, screw that, I'm leaving. New love for Cancer, what is that? Wow, that's too much advice, guys. Keep working. Let one cycle end. Find clarity within yourself. Ooh. Aha. So for those of you who are dealing with desire to have new love, what must end is this Three of Swords feeling with the Three of Swords and the World card. So you're going to have a moment of pause, right? Of reflection with that Seven of Pentacles. It's time for you to wait a little bit because you must work on your own Queen of Pentacles self. Someone who is just like that King of Pentacles, right? Grounded but nurturing, stable but welcoming, right? Why? How can you do that? By focusing on truth. Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords at the back of the deck. Maybe you need to have a direct conversation with someone, but at the very least, that someone is you. So have a conversation with yourself. Get clarity. What is it that you really want? What are you seeking? This is a time for you to work on that, on your own abundance, okay? All right, Cancer. I'm sorry. I'm getting closer and closer because I feel like you're not going to be able to hear me. All right. Well, take care. All right. I'll see you in a few weeks.